Some things are best kept in the wild. But there are people driven by a passion to bring wild animals into their lives. Creatures that have the instinct to kill. In America, there are more than 5,000 tigers in private hands. Most are kept in the backwoods and hidden from view. But very rarely, some make it into the concrete jungle. One fall evening in 2003, a man from Harlem, New York, was admitted to the hospital with a reported dog bite. But the wounds didn't look as though they came from a dog. The buildings and corridors of Harlem were holding a secret.
All I see is one eye. His eye looked like almost like the size of a pool ball. When he hit the interior wall of the apartment, I could feel the outside of the building move. He like, yo, I told you, man. This is serious. I said, nah, man, this is beyond serious. This is crazy.
It's a killing machine. None of us can stop what God implanted in their heads to do.
All I saw was his giant head and his mouth full of giant teeth coming at me.
Antoine Yates had lived in New York his whole life. As a small child, he was the apple of his mother's eye.
I used to drive my mom's crazy. We'll go to your local Woolworth, and there's a big pet section there. So every time we went into the store, as she'd go grocery shopping, I run over to the pet section and run through the store and find her. As soon as I find her, I'm crying for different animals. Hamsters, turtles, fishes, birds, rabbits, guinea pigs, horned snakes, garter snakes, so forth. But what really attracted me with animals was the peace, the peace of just being with them. It was like everything with them is very much unconditional. You love them, they love you back. And there's no, you have to be somebody special. You don't have to be this type of person. Just through your love, if that's all expression you have to give.
Antoine lived in the housing projects in Harlem, New York. They're a set of buildings designed in the 1960s to rehouse the local population and give them a second chance. It began with good intentions, but by the time Antoine was growing up in the 1970s, it was a disastrous place to live, one of the most violent and dangerous places in America.
At that young age, that's what it mostly really have an impact on you. So, looking out the windows, going outside, going to the store, even our trips to the pet store, you have to see all the ugliness. So as you're looking around you, this is what you see and this is what you absorb. So it was real tough.
Right here was abandoned lot. All these buildings that you can see from right here going over down the block was abandoned. Only thing that stood up straight was the church. It was all garbage here. Graffiti was everywhere. When you're growing up in an environment like that, you don't have nothing to focus on. So the mind state of the people that grow up under that environment is a destructive and negative one.